Good morning everyone, welcome to Morning Markets on Monday the 2nd of March. Building on from last week and on Friday our discussion, I think markets continue to grapple with the uncertainty of the coronavirus. What we've seen today is a little bit of a bounce through Asia and then continuing into the UK and Europe this morning. That's only natural after such a violent move that we saw last week. I think the other thing that we're thinking about and investors continue to grapple with is just how this continues to play out. We're seeing that in markets as we speak. I think the other things, what can we say? We know there will be an economic impact. What we can't say is what scale that economic impact will be. It's unknown at this point in time. So something that we, our investors and our managers will continue to grapple with over the coming weeks and months. In the first impact on the Chinese economy, we've seen the manufacturing data from China, which is very weak as we would expect. It's not a surprise. Post the Chinese Lunar New Year holiday, factories didn't return to work, and also shipping. So shipping from China, exports from China were very weak. Again, not unexpected, given that the shipping market was effectively closed down with exports from China post that period. So an indication of the severity of the impact in China, but something that was to be expected given what happened within that economy. I think turning to the other side of this, why have we seen markets react in a slightly more favourable way this morning? On Friday we had Jay Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve. We've had the governor of the Bank of Japan, and we've also had Mark Carney from the Bank of England speaking about the activity that central banks could do and could take to ensure that there's appropriate liquidity in the market should we start to see any stressed situations occur. The other point that I think is really worth noting, because we have to accept that there are limits to monetary policy and what central banks can do, we've started to see an increase in the discussion and also the application of fiscal policy. So we've seen in Asia, both in Hong Kong and South Korea, changes to fiscal policy. We've also seen the Italian government come out today with fiscal support for businesses that see their revenue hurt quite materially as a result of the virus. And that is the type of action that I think we need to see some more fiscal responses coming through from government. I'd just also like to say, please take a look at the weekly roundup that came out on Friday that gives you some more information around how we're thinking about this, and also our podcast that came out on Friday afternoon. Thanks, and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.